The countdown to tip-off is made possible by First Bank of Wyoming, your home for totally free personal and business checking. Visit gofirstbank.com.
Good afternoon. Welcome inside the Crimson Cathedral for live coverage of Star Valley basketball on the SBI Sports Network. Duke Danson, Dal Erickson here with you as the Star Valley Lady Braves about to take the court to warm up and get ready to host the fifth-ranked Green River Lady Wolves. Thank you for joining us today. The boys varsity game will be coming up right after this one. Dallas Star Valley coming off a win on the road in Sweetwater County last night. Lady Braves won that one 43-30 yesterday.
Yeah, they've looked really good. They've been on a bit of a win streak going back to a couple weeks ago. They're looking for their sixth win in a row. This might be the biggest test they've had all season, certainly during that stretch, as they're going to be going up against a pretty dang good Wolf team tonight, and they're going to have to play very well to keep that streak going.
Green River Lady Wolves coming in off a win over Jackson. That was a Thursday night game where Green River had their way 73-40. The final in that one for Green River. So both teams coming off a win and get ready to square off here in this one. As far as 4A West play, this is a conference game, but not a quad game. Both teams, Star Valley actually coming in still at 3-0 inside the Southwest District, while Green River coming in at 2-1. Of course, you hit the Casper schools next weekend, Al, and then you get back to finish off the regular season in quad play, and just like that, it's regional tournament time.
Yeah, you kind of survive January, and then the next thing you know, you're already almost halfway through February when you look up and you're almost getting ready for postseason play. Yeah, you got this weekend here that they're almost wrapped up with. The Lady Braves with that Casper road trip, and then they have a road trip to Evanston and Riverton. They have a home game against Jackson, and that's it. And then regionals will be back at Rock Springs, which is where they were last night.
So today it's Star Valley and Green River. A good test for the Lady Braves on their home floor. When we come back, we'll have your Crimson Corner roundup, recap this rivalry, courtside report, and the Wreckers Watch, all ahead of the keys to the game with the varsity roster, the national anthem, with tip-off time about 17 minutes away. When we come back, I had a chance to catch up with Star Valley High School Lady Braves senior Tori White to get her thoughts on the matchup against the Green River Lady Wolves. That's coming up next with Tori White and the Senior Spotlight on the SBI Sports Network.
Where do legends come from? Some start as dreamers, even after they're turned down again and again. But everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves.
You know, this is the place that gave me an opportunity to come here and play the game that I love.
At the University of Wyoming, we're the team that believes you can do anything. This is where underdogs come to shine and where real MVPs are made.
My best friend just had a birthday party at the Fun Zone in Afton. It was so cool! We got to play basketball, ping pong, and foosball. We were able to bring our own Nerf guns and even watched a movie on a giant projector screen. For my next birthday, I want to have my party at the Fun Zone too. Mom said the Fun Zone will also work great for my sister's wedding reception in a few months and next summer's family reunion. For reservations, visit svfunzone.com.
Western is a fantastic option when it comes to higher education. We're awarded consistent upper rankings year to year from entities such as University HQ, College Factual, and Intelligent.com. But don't just take their word for it. Listen to what our own students had to say about why they love Western.
The sense of community that this campus has.
Intramurals are always fun in my opinion.
I like all of the instructors and the coursework.
The tuition is very affordable.
I have awesome teachers, they're personal and great.
There's always an adventure when you're here.
The First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off continues with today's Player Spotlight, presented by Schwab Mortuary in Afton.
It's our Senior Spotlight on the SBI Sports Network. Countdown to tip-off, and Star Valley High School Lady Brave senior Tori White is here with us. Tori, thanks for your time today. Of course, you guys have the Green River Lady Wolves. This one's always a fun one for you guys. What do you like most about playing Green River?
I think we just always work
to play this game all year, and so it's just like a fun game because we're all hyped.
Yeah.
And it's always fun if we win. So
Absolutely. So what are you guys focusing on specifically for this game when you meet up with the Wolves?
I think just like looking at plays and watching their film and just like focusing on what they do, like more outside shots and just defense a lot.
Yeah, you guys have been picking up a cluster of wins since you started district play in the Southwest and 4A West. What's working good for you guys right now?
We're in better shape, which we've talked about a lot, but yeah, definitely just being in better shape and being able to work hard till the fourth quarter is over. Just like the full game.
Now you and I have talked about conditioning before. What is your favorite, maybe I should say least favorite conditioning drill?
The famous Syracuse. It's actually not as bad anymore though, so we're getting better.
Getting better.
Yeah.
Awesome. Tori, what are, coming into the season, did you have any personal goals for you heading into the year as a senior?
I think just like working on rebounding and just helping the team as a whole. I mean, I'm not like a high scorer or anything, but just like more assists and rebounds.
Tori White, our senior spotlight on the SBI Sports Network. Tori, what about outside of basketball? What else do you like to do?
I sing and play the piano and basically anything outside. Just like, just be outside and in nature.
The great outdoors, what about plans after high school? Do you have those nailed down or still working on it?
Well, I'm going on a humanitarian trip in the summer, and then I'll just be working and do more photography, and I'll probably go to BYUI.
Okay. Where's the humanitarian trip to?
Dominican Republic.
Okay. And what will you be doing in the DR?
It has like a list of activities, so like services and just like getting to know the people and teaching English and helping kids and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. You mentioned photography. I know that's been a kind of a side hobby, side gig for you. Is that what you'd like to do maybe as a professional at some point?
Yeah, I think when I grow up, like definitely when I'm a mom, I think it'll be fun to do on the side and it's something I enjoy. So
cool. Tori White, our senior spotlight on SBI. Tori, how about your very favorite movie?
Probably Cars.
Awesome. I like that. That's a good one. There's nothing wrong with Cars. How about your favorite candy bar?
Reese's. I love Reese's.
Awesome. That's Tori White, our senior spotlight on the SBI Sports Network.
For the last 40 years, my goal was to move to a place like this. And so now I moved here. I couldn't really do much of anything.
He's relatively young for hip arthritis and was limited significantly because of the pain. We decided that the best course would be proceeding with a hip replacement.
It was easy. It was just, I know it sounds strange, right, when you know what they do. One of the greatest things about moving to Star Valley has been Dr. Linford and Mountain West Orthopedic.
Live coverage of Star Valley Sports on the SBI Sports Network is made possible by TerraPower, a nuclear innovation company. The Right Company, your local siding and gutter experts. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Hillam Orthodontics, generations serving generations since 1966. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
Feeling overwhelmed by managing your finances? Simplify your life with First Bank of Wyoming. We offer a full range of banking services, all under one roof. From checking and savings accounts to loans, mortgages, and rewards credit cards, we've got you covered. Plus, our convenient online banking and top-notch mobile app put you in control of your finances anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, the only stop you need for all your banking needs.
Bill Nabe, I operate Teton Truss. We build roofing trusses, floor trusses, wall panels, and affordable homes. My relationship with Bank of Star Valley is very personable. I can call down to Thane, we're on a first name basis. I think Bank of Star Valley also uses character as well as credit score when it comes to making decisions. My dad once told me, going into business, you need a personal relationship with your banker, and I get just that.
It's almost game time. This is the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off on the SBI Sports Network.
Inside the Crimson Cathedral, it is Star Valley basketball on SWIP 98, SVI Media, and the SVI Sports Network. Duke Dansdale Erickson here with you as the Star Valley Lady Braves on the court warming up to take on the Green River Lady Wolves, the 5th-ranked team in 4A girls basketball. And the Wild Preps Coaches and Media Poll should be a good one here in Afton for 4A West Region basketball. Let's take a look at the Crimson Corner. What else is happening this weekend in Braves Athletics, presented by the University of Wyoming?
Well, wrestling between Star Valley and Green River taking place on Thursday. That was in Sweetwater County. The Star Valley girls defeating Green River 36-9. The boys defeated the Wolves 40-28. Basketball-wise, last night in Rock Springs, the Lady Braves defeated Rock Springs 44-30. The boys defeated the Tigers 71-55. Indoor track, they're competing at the Olympic Oval in Kearns, Utah this weekend, I should say. And that's a look at your Crimson Corner, brought to you by the University of Wyoming, home to the NFL MVP, Josh Allen.
That's right. Find your reason to be a Cowboy at uwyo.edu. That's uwyo.edu. What else is happening this weekend across the state in girls basketball? Games of interest with the help of Sunrise Engineering.
A couple of great ranked matchups according to wildpreps.com. Number 3 Campbell County is at number 2 East. Number 4 Sheridan is at Central. Natrona County is at Evanston. Thunder Basin's at Laramie. Jackson at Rock Springs today. A couple other games of note for our SVI footprint. Cody's at Lyman today. Number 4 Thermopolis is at Kemmer. And number 2 Cokeville is at Encampment. That's a look at your roundup, brought to you by Sunrise Engineering.
Creating solutions that work and relationships that last. Visit sunrise-eng.com. That is sunrise-eng.com. Star Valley Green River Lady Braves basketball in under 8 minutes with the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off on the SVI Sports Network.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. Passion for people and supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
The LCSD2 Transportation Department is currently hiring for multiple positions. Work part-time as a bus aide, starting at $16.75 per hour. Full-time mechanics are also needed, starting at $27 per hour, with medical, dental, and vision benefits, along with the Wyoming retirement system. Activity bus drivers are also needed, starting at $25 per hour with benefits, or become a daily route bus driver, starting at $25 per hour only during the school year. Visit lcsd2.org and click Job Openings.
There's still time to get out and enjoy what winter has to offer in beautiful alpine Wyoming. Snowmobile in the backcountry with your own sled, or rent one from a local retailer. You could also enjoy the scenery on snowshoes or go cross-country skiing on our groomed trails. Maybe get out on the ice for some excellent fishing. And of course, stay a while with exceptional lodging and dining options. Enjoy the winter while you still can and book your stay in alpine Wyoming.
The countdown to tip-off is made possible by First Bank of Wyoming, your home for totally free personal and business checking. Visit gofirstbank.com.
Locations in Alpine and in Afton. That's First Bank of Wyoming. And the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off, live from Star Valley High School on the SVI Sports Network. Lady Braves and Green River Lady Wolves getting set to go here in just over 5 minutes. Let's recap this rivalry with the help of Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
It is a good one. In fact, it goes all the way back to the Lady Braves' first season in existence, back to 1977. Overall, it is very tight. The Lady Braves lead at 26-25 overall here in Afton. It's a Star Valley advantage, 13-10. The last time these two teams met was just last season, and the Lady Braves won that one 58 50-43. That's a look at your rivalry, brought to you by Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
Bringing Earth's resources to life. Visit Simplot.com. That is Simplot.com. We are going to go courtside to Millie Kazare here in just a moment. But first, let's take a look at that records watch with the help of Star Valley Disposal.
This is the 52nd overall meeting between these two girls' programs. Looking at some of the trends, the Lady Braves won both meetings last year, but that snapped a 9-game Green River winning streak. They had won 9 in a row up until last season in the series. We'll see what trend continues today. That's a look at your records watch. Brought to you by Star Valley Disposal.
Residential, commercial, construction, and septic services. Visit StarValleyDisposal.com. Let's go courtside with Millie Kazare. She had the chance to catch up with Coach Kate Erickson and get his thoughts on the game. Millie with the Miles CPA courtside report.
Erickson told me he's feeling a little nervous for today. I think this is probably one of the hardest teams we're going against since Natrona. So this will be a good measuring stick to see where we're good, and hopefully we can come out on top, he said. He hopes to see the ball move a little more and a higher shooting percentage. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Millie Kazare with the Miles CPA courtside report. It is tax season. Get your best results possible with the help of Miles CPA in locations in Afton and in Alpine. As Coach Erickson said there through Millie Dow, yeah, this is, since Natrona, this is probably going to be the toughest test for the Lady Braves, the number 5th ranked team in 4A girls basketball in the Wild Preps Coaches and Media Poll. And if you want to compare it to Natrona, Star Valley played pretty well through one half of that game against the Phillies. And so I'm sure Coach Erickson trying to get 4 quarters out of this one.
Yeah, things got away from Star Valley in the second half of that one. This is kind of the opposite of last night's matchup, and Kate touched on that. Last night, Rock Springs kind of has one player that does everything for them. This Green River team, they've got a lot of players, and they spread out all their responsibilities. You're going to hear about Isabel Vasco and Nicole Wilson. You've also got Addison Demerit and Sophia Arnold. They average over 7 points a game. They really spread things out. So the Lady Braves, this is going to be a big challenge.
As a team, the Lady Wolves coming in averaging 50 points per game. That's 4th in the 4A classification. On defense, they allow 42.7 points per game, 6th in 4A. On the flip side, Star Valley's offense has really begun to improve. They eclipsed 40 points again last night as an average on the season, putting up 36.8 points per game, 10th in the 4A. But really it's the defense, which of course is always Coach Kate Erickson's staple, the defensive side of the ball. Lady Braves now 5th in 4A, allowing 41 points per game.
It's going to be a really big key to this afternoon's game as well. Probably that, I'm going to touch on it here in just a second, but that 40-point mark, can you get to 40? Can you hold your opponent under 40? That's gonna be a big key for this Lady Braves team. It has been up to this season and will continue to be that way.
Well, let's take a look at those keys right now. The formula for a Lady Braves win on their home court this afternoon against the Lady Wolves. It's the keys to the game presented by Assist to Sell.
Well, there it is. Key number 1 is first to 40. The Lady Braves, I think it's crucial in this game that they have a good 3-point efficiency. I'm looking for at least 30%. Anything higher than that obviously would be great. As a team on the season, the Lady Braves shoot about 21%. So they need to shoot a little better than their average, I feel like, today. They need to get to the free throw line a bunch. I'm talking 20 times. And in the back of my mind, hoping they hit about 65% at least. And then no easy baskets. This Green River team, as I said, they've got a lot of offensive firepower. You can't give up any easy layups out there against this Wolves team, and that's my Assist to Sell keys to the game.
Local agents Ashley Cranny and Mandy Jack have the keys to your next home. Visit Assist to Sell StarValley.com. That's Assist to Sell StarValley.com. The court has cleared, and we are ready for Saturday, February basketball inside the Crimson Cathedral at Star Valley High School. Lady Wolves in their road greens today, and Star Valley Lady Braves in their home whites. We are going to wrap up the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Your better banking experiences here. Check out First Bank's upgrade to online and mobile banking at gofirstbank.com. We're going to send it down to the court for the super fan of the game.
Thank you, Ava, for supporting Lady Braves basketball.
Ava Lancaster, tonight's super fan of the game for the Star Valley Lady Braves. And we'll keep it down at the court for the national anthem. The colors presented by Hastings Ace Hardware.
Remain standing and hold your applause until after the colors have been retired. For this game, the national anthem will be performed by Bria Jack.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's meet today's players with the help of Mountain Star Products. Mountain Star Products, excavation, road building, gravel, sand, and more.
Cambry Johnson, daughter of Jeff and Shawnee Johnson, senior, Afton, Wyoming. Tori White, daughter of Trent and Tina White, senior, A. Wyoming. Austin Divey, daughter of Kid and Devin Divey, senior, Baby, Wyoming. Emily Dana, daughter of Corey and Andrea Dana, senior, Ogden, Wyoming. Mikkel Hatterley, daughter of Farron and Tara Hatterley, senior, Afton. Ruby Hill, daughter of Andrew and Hudson Hill, junior, Snoot, Wyoming. Ari Kilroy, daughter of Levi and Hillary Kilroy, junior, Afton, Wyoming. Kira Allred, daughter of David and Tama Allred, junior, Bedford, Wyoming. Libby Clayman, daughter of Barney and Charlie Clayman, junior, Afton, Wyoming. Sherman Mackey, daughter of Allie and Bridget Mackey, junior, Osmond, Wyoming. Amber Nelson, daughter of Val and Shayla Nelson, junior, Auburn, Wyoming. Ariana Andres, daughter of Ivan Andres and Mireya Jr., first parents Kevin and April Pope, senior, Smith, Wyoming, Arriba,
Varsity roster for Lady Braves basketball made possible by Mountain Star Products on Rocky Road in Afton. That is Mountain Star Products. The starting five being announced here inside the Crimson Cathedral. First for the visiting Green River Lady Wolves, number 5, Nicole Wilson. 14 is Sydney Eastman. Number 21, Isabel Vasco. Number 30 is Addison Demerit. And 35 is Sophia Arnold. Head coach Clinton Landon for the Green River Lady Wolves.
And the Lady Braves in their home whites, trimmed with crimson and gold. Starting lineup is number 4, a junior, that's Cameron Mackey. Also a junior wearing number 5 is Ambry Nelson. Senior wearing number 15 is Cambry Johnson. Number 21, a senior, that's Emily Dana. And number 24, a junior, that is Ruby Hill. The Lady Braves coached by Cade Erickson, assisted by Jason Kazare, Susan Darlington, and Shaylin Hathaway.
That's it for the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Your home for totally free checking, where free really does mean free. Visit them online at gofirstbank.com. That is gofirstbank.com. Lady Braves hoping to pick up another win as they continue the stretch over a win against Rock Springs on the road last night. Home against the Lady Wolves. The tip is fought for and won on the run by Vasco of Green River. Quickly to the rim, no good. Rebounded by Nelson of Star Valley. Lady Braves get the basketball after a quick one and done for the Wolves.
And some backcourt pressure immediately. Now they're going to kind of peel it off here, are the Wolves, but they're going to be very opportunistic on defense.
Star Valley passing around the perimeter. Mackey dribbles center court with 7:36 still to play in the opening period. Hill, Johnson, right side wing, looks into Mackey but covered. Back to Dana and back around the arc to Hill, left side. Now right is Dana. Looks to Hill, down the post, open shot, blocked but foul. Great pass to Hill and Ruby to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
That was set up just with patience and making some good cuts and some good runs there. Sophia Arnold going to be whistled for that foul. And now Ruby Hill to the line. Ruby was 3 of 4 last night on the season. Comes into the weekend shooting 62% from the free throw line. That one is in and out, no good.
7:20 to play in the opening period. Score remains 0-0. One more from the Riverside Dental free throw line for Ruby. A short, rebounded by Arnold. It's Green River basketball. Still goose eggs for both teams on the scoreboard. Vasco will slow things down and run the half-court offense. Wilson left, back to Vasco. It's actually Vasco on the left screen set to the line, down the post, kick out, 3, Eastman right wing, no good. Rebounded by Dana, and a jump ball call for the rebound. Dana tied up with Arnold at Star Valley basketball.
It's going to be a fun battle. Arnold comes into this weekend averaging about 7.5 rebounds per game, and Emily Dana right around 7. So those are the two leading rebounders in these for these respective programs.
Just over a minute played in the game, still 0-0. Star Valley with their second possession. Ruby Hill on the left side, jabs left, passes right. Dana back to Ruby Hill. Ball almost stolen, but Johnson still has it on the perimeter. Now Hill drives the left post, kick out, corner 3, away for Dana. Good, a Wyoming Army National Guard triple for Emily Dana for the first points of the game.
Good start there from outside, now some backcourt pressure.
Green River able to break it. They trail 3-0 on the bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Wilson goes coast to coast, rim to rim, no good, but a foul under the net. That will be against Cambry Johnson and will put Green River to the Riverside Dental free throw line. Nicole Wilson will take 2 shots.
There's that last sequence from another angle. Takes you right in your living room right there, and Emily Dana knocks it in for 3. Here on the other end, Cambry Johnson with the foul. Wilson's first free throw is good.
Puts the Lady Wolves on the board for the first time today. That makes it 3-1. Another shot to come from the Riverside Dental free throw line for Wilson. Shot, no good. Rebounded to Dana, Star Valley basketball. No pressure in the backcourt for the Wolves. Nelson across the timeline to run the offense half court. Dana, right side wing. Looks inside to Mackey, but nothing. Hill, top of the key, drives the right post. Shut down, back out to Johnson. Lost the ball, but collects it, still on the perimeter. Clock at 6:04 to go in the first period. Lady Braves lead up by 1, 3-1. Ball through Mackey's hands, but collects, and Hill on the outside corner right. Lob to Mackey, collects it on the block. Back out top and up top. Mackey for 3, no good. Bounces high off the rim. Loose ball rebound fought for on the court. Bodies down to get it. Jump ball call. It will be Green River possession.
Arnold went down to the ground to grab that. She was tied up. It'll stay Green River basketball, but the Lady Braves do at least flip that arrow.
Eastman will trigger it into the Lady Wolves in the corner. Works it to Vasco. Across the half-court line with 5:40 remaining in the first period. Still Star Valley on top, 3-1. Green River without a field goal so far in the game.
They've been aggressive, though. They've gone right to the rim a couple of times.
Here's Arnold, ball tipped, picked up by Eastman in the lane. Kick to the baseline jumper for Wilson. Rattled it in. There's the first one of the game up from the mid-range baseline to make it 3-all. Ball tipped to the backcourt, out of bounds. Last touch by Nelson trying to collect a loose ball.
That's a good play from Nicole Wilson. Here's that last sequence. It's into the lane, kicks it out, and Wilson knocks down the short jumper, nothing but net, and then she forces the turnover.
3-3 on the scoreboard. Ball tipped by Hill on the inbound, collected by Nelson for the steal. Star Valley will get it right back. Lady Braves basketball, then poked away at the half-court line, picked up by Wilson on the run. 1-on-2, left-handed layup, left side is good.
Boy, Wilson's got quick hands. She's able to not only pick Ambry's pocket, but get right back to the ball and then get up ahead and get that layup. She's got 5 quick points.
Ruby Hill double teamed on the outside, works it right to Mackey. On the sideline, couple dribbles, picks it up, lobs to Dana, tip but collected. Dana dribbles, passes across the lane, off the glass, missed, rebound put back, too strong, no good. Mackey fights for the board, she'll have it down low, now tied up, clears it out to Johnson. Double teamed outside the post, clears it across the lane, now back out to Nelson, fakes a 3, drives, passes, baseline jumper, too strong, no good, and out of bounds off of Dana. Couple shots for the Lady Braves that don't drop. Can't capitalize on some offensive rebounds, and it's Green River basketball.
Checking in for the Wolves is number 53, Macy Hernandez. And in for the Lady Braves, number 22, Avery England, and she will be guarding this inbounds pass.
Green River collects the inbound with pressure, but Vasco quickly up the right side, hesitates down the lane, shot is up, no, but a ball is stripped out. And it will be Green River basketball as it goes out of bounds, touched by Star Valley.
Lady Braves, you have to be mindful of that. It's the third time you've seen the Wolves in the first 4 minutes go right to the rim. They've gotten to the free throw once. They've missed a shot. That one, they just about get a shot.
DeMerit will inbound to the right side post, and a foul as Macy Hernandez quickly goes up strong, and she will be fouled.
First personal on Ruby Hill. Hernandez to the line. Hasn't been there a lot, but it's made 60% when she does get there. First one is away and good.
Lady Wolves on a 5-0 run after the free throw. They take a 6-3 run, or a 6-0 run. They take a 6-3 lead. Second free throw is good, makes it 7-3. 4:15 remaining in the first period. Wolves jump into some backcourt pressure. Double teaming Nelson, bounces to England. Out in front to Johnson, now across the lane to Dana and overhead and out of bounds. Lady Braves broke the press. They had numbers. It was 2-on-1 and throw it away.
Yeah, just a bit over the head of Emily Dana. They would have had a good shot there, probably just a layup. Probably would have got 2 points, but credit Green River. They made that a difficult pass.
Now Star Valley with backcourt pressure. Ball tipped, but Green River collects. Now they want to run to the rim, and a shot off the glass is no good. Rebounded by England. Double teamed on the baseline. Throws it up for grabs, and it's Green River ball in the lane, off the square and in. 9-3, Lady Wolves on a 9-0 run. Double team again in the backcourt. Nelson throws it away and stolen. Through the hands of the Lady Wolves as they tried to go quickly down to Hernandez. Slips through her fingers and out of bounds.
There's that last sequence, getting the steal and the layup.
England inbounds to Mackey for Star Valley. She's double teamed. Dribbles, picked up, and tries to split the D, but it's stolen away again by the Wolves. Eastman works it to the right side to Vasco. She'll step back and set the offense in the half court. 3:28 to play in the opening period. Lady Braves striked early with the 3 ball. Since then, it's been all Lady Wolves. They lead at 9-3.
Well, Star Valley hasn't really been able to get the ball across the court very easily.
Here's the ball tipped, loose, but collected by Green River. They'll have it reset in the front court. Eastman on the right. Clock rolls down to 3:10 to go in the first. England working against Vasco defensively. Drives, kick, 3 from Eastman, no good. Rebounded though by DeMerit. She'll have her back to the backboard at the foul line. Cleared outside to Eastman. Drives in to the rim at the right side and good.
The Lady Braves have got an issue here. They have got to stop the ball going to the rim. Green River is killing them with that early on.
Ball tipped again to the backcourt. England has it, but then poked away from behind. Green River basketball, then England pokes it away herself, and Star Valley will have the steal. Now Nelson will take it across the timeline. Lady Braves have White, cross the lane to Dana, spins in the paint, tough shot, hook, no good. Rebounded by Nelson, and the shot too strong, no good. Rebounded deep by England. She'll want to drive, feeds to Dana, and off the square and in. Lady Braves needed that. Offensive rebounds. This time they capitalized to end an 11-0 run.
Sure did, and now they got to focus up here defensively.
Here's another drive to the rim, and a block call will be called against Star Valley as Vasco was driving.
And it's the right thought, but Emily's hips were turned off to the side. I can absolutely see why the ref called this way. You've either got to peel them off before they get into the paint, or you've got to step in there and take that charge, which is easy for me to say sitting up here, but Green River has been super aggressive to the rim, and it has paid off.
2:12 to go in the first period. To the Riverside Dental free throw line is Isabel Vasco, the team's leading scorer. Too strong on the free throw, no good. Rebounded by Dana. She's going to hand off to England. Long loses the ball off her knee and out of bounds. 2:05 to go in the first. It's 13-5. Lady Wolves on top with the ball.
Right now, the big story early on is the Green River pressure and the dividends it's been paying off for the Wolves. The Lady Braves, they're going to have to make some adjustments. And Coach, I thought he was taking a timeout.
Going to be Eastman, has the ball poked away and stolen by Star Valley by Dana. Out to Hill, one-on-one for Ruby in transition. Stops, loses the ball, picks it up behind her. Nelson can't get to the rim, and she'll set up the half-court offense. White to Johnson, spinning the lane, double team, dumps it down to Nelson, lost the ball but collects it on the baseline. Steps back, shot is up and in.
Good job, way to stick with it there for Amby Nelson.
Timeout taken on the floor by Coach Erickson. We'll take the timeout as well. 1:40 to play in the first. Lady Braves trailing 13-7, back in 30 on SVI.
Working at Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine is more than just a job. For many, it's a multi-generational career path. It's a way to provide a suitable living for you and your family. It's an environment based on the well-being of each and every employee, with an intense emphasis on safety. So whether you're a recent high school graduate or nearing retirement, visit Simplot.com and select careers. That's Simplot.com and select careers. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, a world of career opportunities.
Time to go back to the court with more live coverage of Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
Minute 40 remaining in the opening period. Star Valley trailing the Lady Wolves by a score of 13-7. It is Green River basketball in the backcourt.
Something else that Green River does defensively, it makes you kind of rush things. And Lady Braves, they're trying to strike that balance between being quick but not hurrying.
Vasco breaks pressure across the timeline, feeds left to Hernandez. Now with 3 balls on the way, no good. Rebounded out of bounds, actually untouched, so it goes back to Star Valley. Trailing by 6 points with a minute 30 to go. 3 team fouls on Star Valley, 1 on Green River. Raquel Hatterley subs in. She'll trigger it into White. Backcourt Nelson. She's picked up by Hernandez. Tiptoes the sideline and across the half court. Looking to Johnson behind her. Cambry dribbles down the lane. Tough shot in the paint. Bounces and hung on the rim and falls forward and in.
What's good for the goose, good for the gander. Cambry attacking the rim and getting a basket.
13-9. Lady Braves pull back to within 4, and they spoke the ball out of bounds with their own backcourt pressure. Hatterley got her hand on the ball.
And that's where Star Valley's had some success as well during this streak, is their backcourt pressure. So, like I said, you can kind of bottleneck it down into who's going to be able to handle this pressure the best today. They're probably going to win the game.
Green River inbounds with Eastman in front of their own bench in the backcourt. Goes to Wilson. Pressure backs off. Wilson across the half-court line. Clock under a minute to go in the opening period. It's 13-9, Green River on top. Screen set, pick and roll to the rim, good.
Sophia Arnold with the basket. That's a nice pass from Wilson.
Nelson double teamed in the backcourt after the inbound. To the sideline, lost the ball out of bounds, but knocked out by Green River. It's going to stay with Star Valley. 43.5 to go in the opening period.
Excuse me, that was Vasco who had that assist. It was a nice pass, though.
From the side, Wilson inbounds. Star Valley inbounding to Nelson, and then a double team jump ball call after the ball gets tied up. Arrow does favor Star Valley.
Eastman got her hands on that. Very nearly came away with the steal.
Raquel Hatterley will inbound. Does so to Johnson. Dribbles across the line. Back to Hatterley to set up the offense half court. 30 seconds to go in the first. 15-9 on the bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Lady Braves working the perimeter. Clock rolls down to 23. Johnson up top. 19 seconds remaining with the pass to Hatterley. Swing left side to Hill on the outside. 15 seconds. White at 12 and 11. Hatterley on the right side wing. Nelson up top at 8. 7, 6. Here's Hill. 5, 4. Johnson wants to drive. Tough shot at the buzzer. No good, but the putback by White almost went in. She can't shoot in the same motion up in the air and just fall off the rim. No good. And it's 15-9. Green River up by 6 on the SVI Sports Network.
Meet your 2025 Star Valley Braves and Lady Braves. Scan the code for a complete roster with pictures and player information. Presented by the University of Wyoming and Star Valley Health. It's your 2025 Star Valley Braves.
Avail Valley Construction is your local source in Star Valley for quality asphalt paving. Whether it's residential or commercial driveway or parking, Avail Valley will have it done with great service at a great price. To get started, visit availvalley.com.
I think being in a small town, you
really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
You're watching Star Valley High School basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
Start of the second period at Star Valley High School. Lady Braves basketball hosting the Green River Lady Wolves. After the first period of play, it's 15-9. Green River up and with the ball.
If you're a Star Valley fan, some things could have been better, some things could have been worse. Now you kind of dig in, see if you can and fix some of the things you can and see if you can create some things for yourself.
Vasco with the dribble as Mackey subs back in during the break. Also Livy Kleeman in the game for the Lady Braves. On defense, Kleeman covering the perimeter. Cordova gives it up to Wilson. Feeds into the lane, dribble, kick out. Demerit feeds it back down low, dribble in the paint, turnaround shot, good with the foul. Nicole Wilson, a quick turnaround hook shot with contact, and she's to the line for the and one.
It's a really crafty move here. You can see the pass from Demerit, I believe, and then she is able to pivot around, pirouette up and in, and draw some contact and get to the line. The foul went against Morgan McGee. Free throw is good.
3-point play and a 9-point lead, the largest of the game for the Green River Wolves, up 18-9 now, early second period.
And Wilson has 8 of those points.
Mackey picks up her dribble with a pass to Ruby Hill on the left side wing. Dana, top, right side, Kleeman. Ball tipped into the backcourt, stolen away by Vasco, to the rim alone on the other end, and good. A steal and a score for Vasco, and it's 20-9. A quick flurry for Green River in the opening minute of the second period. Kleeman feeds into the lane to a wide open McGee, who scores off the top of the square. Great pass.
And those baskets have been there, those opportunities for the Lady Braves. It's they've had too many turnovers against this Green River pressure.
Here's a three by Green River, missed, rebounded by the Lady Braves. Then the ball tipped and stolen right back by Green River. They shoot a three, doesn't touch anything, but collected on the baseline and then stolen away by Star Valley. I hope a timeout will be taken by Coach Landon to make sure he keeps possession. We'll take the timeout as well. 6:35 to go in the second period. Back in 30, SVI Sports.
Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home is clearing stock with massive discounts. Right now, while supplies lasts, find select LVP and carpet 50% off. Battleson Brothers also has over 8,500 square feet of hardwood, normally $7.99 per square foot, but currently just $3.99. And choose select tile for just $1.99 per square foot. Come see the flooring professionals, located 1 block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
Time to go back to the court with more live coverage of Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
And it is going to be Green River basketball with a 20-11 lead over Star Valley. 6:35 to go in the second period. Lady Wolves will inbound on their baseline. Look into the corner, collected and up to Wilson. Feeds to the elbow, back to the backboard pass. Good ball movement for Green River on the perimeter. To the free throw line, stop, double teamed at the top of the key, and back outside to Vasco. She wants to drive, dashes down the lane, no, but a foul. Nicole Wilson will go again back to the Riverside Dental free throw line. 2 shots with 6:18 to go in the second.
Wilson has been an issue for the Lady Braves on both ends of the court here early on. McGee picks up her second. Wilson back to the line where she's 2 of 3 so far this afternoon, and that one's good.
She'll have one more. The lead now at 10 in favor of Green River as McGee has a seat and Nelson back in. Mackey Dana on top of the posts. As the free throw is good again.
10 points for Nicole Wilson already in this game.
Star Valley breaks the backcourt pressure. Quickly down low to the right side post. Dribble, shot off the square, in and good. Ruby Hill, nicely done after the free throws.
Lady Braves just hanging around. They know there's a lot of game left.
22-13.
This is Brooklyn Phillips in for the Wolves, number 0.
Phillips passes right side or up top to DeMerit. Feed to Vasco. Low dribble, breaks down the defense, drives the lane, runner in the paint, no good. Rebounded by Kleeman.
Kind of out of control there for Vasco. Kleeman there for the board.
Star Valley basketball. In the front court, pass to Kleeman, right side corner. Looking inside, but nobody there. Everybody covered, so around the arc they go. Mackey left, Hill up top. 5:25 to play. Second period, Star Valley trailing 22-13. 2 team fouls on Star Valley, none on Green River. Ball stolen away on the baseline, taken away by Green River. Outlet to Wilson. 3-on-3 on the other end. Wilson behind her back. Nelson gets tied up, or has the ball tied up. Possession arrow favors Star Valley. Lady Braves get it back.
There's that last sequence on the Fall River Propane replay. Ruby Hill with the power move, up and in for 2.
Nelson throws it in to Dana. Backcourt pressure again being put on by the Lady Wolves defense. Double team on the baseline. Nelson lost it, collects it. Now dribbles up and deep pass to Nelson, or to Dana, and then a feed to Hill, who's all alone in the lane. And 2 points on the other end. It's a 7-point game.
What a terrific pass from Emily Dana. She wrapped that around, knowing, with really couldn't even really see where it was going. Just knew she had to get it to that kind of general area, and finds Ruby Hill.
Star Valley still hanging with Green River. 4:40 to play in the second period. Pass down low is tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Vasco, trying to save it. Goes back to Star Valley.
Here's another look at that right there. She just kind of had to wrap it around, throws it without looking. She knows Ruby's there, and Hill gets the bucket.
Star Valley doing a much better job in the second period handling the backcourt press. Here's Hill, cross-court pass to Dana. On the left post, kicks it back outside. Nild up top, or Nelson. Now works it to the free throw line, and back out is Johnson. Star Valley continues to work the perimeter, clock down to 4:10. Dana shot fake, right side elbow. Can't get down the post, back out to Mackey. She bounces to Hill. Under the rim, fouled. That will put Ruby Hill to the Riverside Dental free throw line. 4:01 to go in the second period, and 2 shots to go for Ruby.
You're going to get Addison DeMerit for this one. She thought she had a lot of ball. Going to get the whistle anyway. First personal, first team foul on the Wolves. 4:01 to go in the second. Free throw is good for Ruby Hill, who's having a pretty nice first half.
Makes it a 6-point game now, 22-16. 1 team foul on Green River, 2 on Star Valley, as Hill takes the second shot. Off the rim, no good, bouncing around and rebounded by Green River, then stolen away by Mackey. Back to Hill, drives the post and fouled again, this time on the floor. Just the second team foul, but Star Valley will have the ball inbounding on the baseline.
Nicole Wilson going to pick up her first. Second team foul, each team with 2 now.
Johnson to Hill, top of the floor. Hands off to Nelson to run the half-court set. Johnson left wing. Fakes it inside. Dana, open 3, shots away. Back iron, no good. Fight for the rebound, collected by Mackey. Down to Nelson, and no good, but a foul. Great job by Ambry Nelson to attack. And she's to the Riverside Dental free throw line in a 6-point game.
This has been kind of quite a sequence here for the Lady Braves. Macy Hernandez going to be whistled for that one. 3 fouls on this trip up to the floor on Green River. Ambry Nelson gets the free throw.
We're down to a 5-point game. 22-17, 3:36 to go in the second period.
Ambry now with 3 points, looking for number 4.
Shot is away and no good. Rebound fought for on the court. Scooped up by Star Valley. Kick to Johnson. A jumper missed on the baseline, but rebounded again by Star Valley. Falling down. Picked up. Shot is no good again, but another rebound, and Dana cleans it up. Offensive boards have been huge for Star Valley in this second period. It's a 3-point game. Dana the board and a bucket.
And Green River has shot well, but yeah, rebounding-wise, the Lady Braves leading that category 15-4 on my stat sheet.
Ball movement now for Green River as it's down to 22-19. Lady Wolves led by double digits. Now a 3-point game. 3 ball down the middle is missed. Rebounded by Dana. Goes out to Hill. She'll stop in the backcourt. Double team to find Mackey. Pressure backs off now as Cameron across the half-court line. 22-19. Lady Braves hung around, and now they've stormed back.
Well, this isn't the first time the Lady Braves have played a really good pressure team like this. It's probably been a while since they played one this good.
Dana attacks, scooped it up, no good. That was a tough shot, falling away from the backboard at the baseline. Now Vasco wants to go coast to coast, lost the ball out of bounds. Star Valley defense hung with her down the court. Nelson last to touch it. Green River basketball.
Good hustle there from Ambry. Also, Cambry Johnson is there. Here's that last sequence. You can see Dana Ruby Hill contorting, and then Emily Dana finishing with the basketball.
2:34 to go before halftime. Lady Braves trail by 3, 22-19. Green River inbounding. They flick up top to Wilson. Has a screen, takes to 3, off the mark. Rebound brought in deep by Murray, stays with Green River. Able to find Wilson. Ball almost poked away. Wilson kick out. Eastman, 3 on the wing. No, rebounded by Star Valley. Out to Dana on the run. Trying to get to the rim before the defense. Stops, shot, and ripped away by Wilson. And then a foul on Dana.
That's basically a leather sandwich. Wilson gets the block and then technically a rebound, I guess. You can see Emily trying to get out in front.
She tried to.
The ball just gets away from her just a little bit, and Wilson closes that gap and does the work.
Ball goes back to Green River with 2:10 before halftime. Still a 3-point difference to favor the Lady Wolves. Star Valley, some pressure in the backcourt, but Wilson able to get across the timeline. Johnson is right there with her the whole way. 1:58 before half. It's 22-19. 3 team fouls on both Star Valley and Green River. Eastman, left side wing. Flick up top to Murray. Kick to the right to Wilson. There's going to be a whistle away for the ball down low against Star Valley. Stays with the Lady Wolves.
I think they're going to get Ruby Hill, and they do. That is Hill's second personal, 4th team foul. So with a $1:45 to go in the half, Green River in line to get themselves to the charity stripe.
A whistle stops the play before they can inbound. That still allow a sub come in. Tori White for Star Valley will sub out Ruby Hill. He's played really well.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Landon cared for that late whistle. He was ready to go.
Now Green River will inbound to the corner left side. Phillips takes the 3, air ball that no good. Loose ball on the court. Everybody goes down to get it. Jump ball stays with Green River. 1:40 remains. Star Valley has 4 fouls. Next one will be bonus shots.
There's that sequence again. 40% of the players hit the floor.
Eastman will inbound to the outside. Dribble drive on the angle. Phillips can't get to the rim. Gets tied up, and Star Valley will get the ball now on the jump ball. Emily Dana ties it up on the drive.
It's a nice job by Emily. The Green River, I didn't see which Green River player it was. She kind of splits down and she brings the ball down, and she ties it up. Chance to tie it up here.
22-19. It's been this score for a few possessions on both sides of the court. 1:26 to go before halftime. Lady Braves basketball. Murray. That's actually Johnson drives, kicks to Dana on the baseline, bumped out of bounds and fouled. She hits the deck and pops up. 4th team foul on Green River with 1:13 to go in the second.
Whistle is going to be against Eva Murray, her first. So now both teams with 4 team fouls. 1:13 to go here in the second quarter. Vasco comes back in for the Wolves.
Johnson inbounds baseline for the Lady Braves. Looking and does go up top to White over her head, but collected before it goes backcourt, barely by Dana. Toes were inches from the line. Dana gets bumped, no foul, down to get it, a jump ball, and Coach Erickson is livid. He thought that should have been bonus free throws, but instead it's a jump ball, and it's Green River basketball.
Yeah, he's not happy, biting his tongue right there after his initial outrage.
Green River basketball now with 1:02 to go in the second period. Star Valley back on defense. Green River leading it 22-19. Both teams with 4 fouls apiece. Wilson on the left side wing for Green River. Finds Murray up top and a pass right side to Eastman. Clock at 50 seconds. Eastman can't drive. Picks up the dribble on the outside. Feeds down low to Arnold. And there is a shot, but a travel call gives it back to Star Valley.
Let's say Arnold shuffled her feet on her way down into the paint. Here's another look at it. I don't know if we're going to get much of a insight on that. but the Lady Braves with another chance to cut into this 3-point lead.
Backcourt pressure, Star Valley able to break it. Johnson across the timeline. Green River defense is there. Dana 3 away for the tie. No, bouncing in a rebound for Arnold for the Wolves. Out in front to Vasco. Defense is there. Feeds to the trailer behind her to Murray. To the rim. No good, but rebounded by Arnold, and the putback is in. Sophia Arnold the board of the bucket in transition. 20 seconds before halftime. Star Valley now down by 5. Pressure in the backcourt by Green River. Braves break it. Dana to the right side. Back to Mackey. 12 seconds. Left side. Long 2. No good. Rebounded by, out of bounds actually. No save by Star Valley, but picked up by Green River. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Green River out in front to Vasquez. Throws it away. And time will expire as the ball goes out of bounds. And we go to halftime with Green River leading Star Valley by 5. 22-14 in the Star Valley halftime show on the way next on the SBI Sports Network.
For 18 years, Miles CPA has been your trusted partner in Star Valley, blending experience and expertise to support our community's financial needs. With a combined 75 years of experience, our dedicated team includes 3 skilled CPAs, along with 3 specialized bookkeepers. We're thrilled to welcome Amanda Wilford, our newest CPA, to the Miles CPA family. Together, we offer unmatched services in bookkeeping, payroll, business consulting, and tax preparation. Your financial success is our priority. Miles CPA, always a strong supporter of Star Valley Braves sports and activities. Go Braves!
B&H Auto in Afton has been serving the Star Valley community for over 10 years. With a qualified and trained staff, you can trust B&H Auto for brakes, maintenance, repairs, tires, and more. That's B&H Auto on the north end of Afton. Service you can ride on.
Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic have been serving the local community for over 25 years with residential, commercial, and construction services, along with porta potties and septic pumping. Please remember to always bag your garbage before placing it into your can. Even the smallest breeze can cause garbage to scatter everywhere as it is being dumped into our garbage trucks. For service and questions, visit StarValleyDisposal.com. That's StarValleyDisposal.com.
Halftime coverage is made possible by Star Valley Health, supporting individuals, families, and our community in achieving their best health. Visit StarValleyHealth.org.
Halftime in Lady Braves basketball. Cool moment here inside the Crimson Cathedral as Star Valley's very first ever Gatorade Football Player of the Year was just recognized with his banner. That's Big Country Cooper Lawson. He's off to UW next season to play for the Wyoming Cowboys, and what an accomplishment as a lineman to get that, and first one in Star Valley history.
Yeah, pretty
first
neat.
lineman in Wyoming history, actually.
Yeah, pretty neat. Cooper he's had a tremendous career at Star Valley. You know, he played starter for 3 years, much of 3 years, especially the last 2, but dominant kid on both ends. And I know I keep bringing it up, but man, that was a fun touchdown he had on the screen pass too. So I wish him the best of luck. Cowboys, it's going to be tough competition, Duke. These teams all going to trim down to 105 scholarship players. That's all changed, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And he's going to have a chance to really learn from a lot of great strength and conditioning coaches and some people out there in Laramie.
Let's take a look at the score here at the half. Lady Braves trailing Green River 24-19. Here's your Battleson Brothers Flooring halftime battle stats.
And looking at the numbers first for Green River, 10 points early on for Nicole Wilson. She had a terrific first half, hit all 3 of her shots inside the paint, 0 for 2 from distance, but did go 4 or 5 from the free throw line. So Wilson with 10 leading the way for Green River. 4 points apiece for Isabel Vasco, Sophia Arnold, and Macy Hernandez. 2 points for Sydney Eastman. That rebounding battle I touched on about midway through the second quarter did kind of regulate itself a little bit. Green River had several there right before the half, but the Lady Braves still leading that on my stat sheet 17-9. Green River has not hit a three-pointer yet in this game, and yet they lead by 5. 0 for 9 so far from outside the arc, but 6 of 8 from the free throw line. The Lady Braves, good first half from Emily Dana, 7 points, 5 rebounds for her. She did hit the game's only three-pointer. She was 1 of 3 from distance. The Lady Braves went 1 of 4 as a team. 5 points, 3 rebounds for Ruby Hill, 3 points for Ambry Nelson, 2 points apiece for Cambry Johnson and Morgan McGee. The rebounding was key, as you mentioned, Duke. And Lady Braves leaving a few points off the board on the free throw line, just 2 of 6 in that first half. But hanging around there for a minute, looked like Green River was going to maybe pull away, but Star Valley clawed their way back in, and we got ourselves a ball game.
That's a look at the Battleson Brothers Flooring Carpet 1 Floor and Home halftime battle stats. Quality, price, and service located a block south of the Arch in Afton. Battleson Brothers Flooring. Let's see if we can give away some swirl. A gift certificate to Star of 89 in downtown Afton on the line with the halftime trivia.
Well, our question is, the WyoPreps.com stats have a new efficiency column. Who is leading the Lady Braves in efficiency rating this season so far? 307-203-4637. The first correct answer wins themselves a gift certificate to Star of 89, which you can spend at Swirl and anything your heart desires.
Absolutely. 203-4637. 203-4637. Crumble Cookies return next week.
Yay.
Just in time for Valentine's Week. Their soups and, of course, the froyo as well at Swirl at Star of 89 in downtown Afton. At the half, it's Lady Braves trailing Green River 24-19 on the SBI Sports Network.
While the Bank of Jackson Hole has grown over the years, our commitment to our clients and their financial well-being remains the cornerstone of our business. With responsive local decision-making and a true appreciation for the health of our community, our vision is to provide a banking experience that is all about you, the client. When it comes to navigating the local landscape, Bank of Jackson Hole has proven year over year that we know the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you feel a burning in the back of your heel or lower calf that worsens with activity, you may have Achilles tendonitis. This often occurs as the result of repeated movements of certain sports, such as running, tennis, or basketball. Dr. Andrew McCall at Alpine Foot and Ankle is your local expert for Achilles tendonitis treatments and many more foot and ankle problems. To learn more and to schedule a consultation, visit alpinefootанdankle.clinic. That's alpinefootанdankle.clinic.
Welcome to Star Valley Station, home of Skyview Lanes, Salt River Cinemas, and Some Dude's Pizza. Get ready for an unforgettable experience where entertainment and deliciousness collide. Let the fun begin.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
This is Braves basketball and the Star Valley Health Halftime Show on the SVI Sports Network.
Star Valley Health in Afton, Thane, and Alpine with expanded services at the Alpine Clinic, now offering emergency room, operating room services, cardiac, cath lab as well, all in Alpine with Star Valley Health. Details online at starvalleyhealth.org. It's 24-19, Lady Braves trailing Green River. Let's see how Star Valley's done so far with those assist to sell keys to the game.
Well, key number one, I thought 40 points is going to be key. That first half kind of looks like that's certainly going to be the case. Green River has the advantage here at the break on that race to 40, if you will. 3-point efficiency, Lady Braves, they've been very judicious with their threes, only taken 4 in that first half. Went 1 of 4. Looking for 20 free throw attempts. They got work to do there. Shot 6 free throws in that first half, only hit 2 of them. And then no easy baskets early on. That was a real struggle as Green River, I felt like, was really attacking the rim, and the Lady Braves were kind of reacting to that. I think they made some good adjustments, but that's going to need to continue to be a key. That's a look at your halftime keys to the game from assist to sell.
Local agents Ashley Cranny and Mandy Jack have the keys to your next home. Visit assisttosellstarvalley.com. That is assisttosellstarvalley.com. Lady Braves down 5, 24-19. Millie Kazare had the chance to catch up with Coach Cade Erickson to get his thoughts on the first half. Here's your Miles CPA courtside report. Millie, take it away.
coach is in the locker room telling the girls to work on the little things. He mentioned how they panicked on the press breaker and how they need to work on breaking that in the second half. It's still them. The tension.
CPA courtside report. Find Miles CPA in Afton and Alpine to get your best tax results possible with the help of Miles CPA. Let's see if we have a winner of that gift certificate to Swirl and Star of 89.
Well, the WyoPreps.com stats have a new efficiency column in this year's statistics. And the question is, who is leading the Lady Braves in efficiency ratings so far this season? And the answer is Emily Dana. And she has an efficiency rating of 8.6. Duke, I have no idea what that means, but she's leading the team with an 8.6.
Nicely done, Emily. So that is the answer. We've had a couple of correct answers. The first correct answer. Phone number ends in 6717. 6717. Congratulations, you win the gift certificate. You can pick it up next week from SVI Media. Star Valley Lady Braves take the court for the second half, trailing 24-19 against the WyoPreps' fifth-ranked team in 4A girls basketball, the Green River Lady Wolves. Green River, of course, in the road green, Star Valley in their home whites.
I think you got to like the fight of your team if you're Coach Erickson in that first half. If you're looking from the Green River standpoint, you had a great start. The pressure paid some dividends early. That's their style of ball. They're good at it. I'm impressed by how decisive the Wolves are. They really know what they want to do, moving up and down. They probably threw the ball away a little too many times for Coach Landon's liking, but we'll go at it here. Second half, I got herself a good game and see which team can come out on top.
It is going to be Star Valley basketball to open up the second half of play, and we are underway. Johnson with it on the left side wing. Star Valley down by 5. They pulled to within 3 after trailing by double digits. Green River scored before half as Mackey has it up top. Works it left side, Johnson. Looking across the lane and does go to Nelson.
You can see Green River like in a 2-3 zone, but they allow Vasco to kind of freelance and go for those steals because she gets a lot of them and it ends up being a layup.
Dana feeds to Nelson, mid-range jumper for 2, no good. Fight for the rebound and dug up by Star Valley. Nelson got it, kick out Mackey for 3. Yes! Cameron Mackey, the Wyoming Army National Guard triple. It's a 2-point game.
And again, an offensive rebound leading to points. That's why the Lady Braves have been able to hang in this game.
Vascow now has it for Green River. Works it to Wilson on the left, now back to Vasco. Johnson's on her deep on the perimeter. Defense switches, now trades back off a screen. Kicking around the arc to Eastman, has it on the wing. Flick left to Demerit, tries to go down low inside, does. Shots missed, fight for the rebound. Nelson's there, had it, falls, and the rebound's ripped away by Wilson.
I'm impressed by how comfortable Wilson is down low right there. She had a couple shots, missed the first one, which she normally makes, and just kept battling and got back to the rim and got another basket.
6:30 to play as the lead back to 4, 26-22. Star Valley trailing, but with the basketball. Early third period, 6:24 still remains. Hill to Nelson. Directing traffic just outside the circle, works to Mackey, right side wing. One dribble for Cameron, passes back up to Nelson. Takes the 3 down the barrel, but no good, too strong. Rebound is pulled in by Green River. Star Valley almost had it, but Green River takes it away. Wolves have it on the run with Vasco across the timeline. Right side hesitates, drives to the rim, and no good. Missed the shot, had an open look on the hesitation. She can't believe it. Wide open look, rebounded by Mackey. She'll quickly run down the court. Defense is there, so can't get to the rim in transition. Hill to Nelson, ball tipped, but Mackey has it on the perimeter. Right side to Hill. Just inside the 3-point line and now works around the arc. Johnson with 5:40 to play in the third period. Nelson again. Cross-court pass to Mackey. Right side wing. She'll take a dribble and pass to Johnson. Now to Dana at the line. Back to Mackey. Takes another 3 off the rim. No good. Tip. Nelson almost saved the rebound, but it does go out of bounds. To Green River with 5:26 to go in the third.
Had a couple good looks, but the Lady Braves didn't like what they were seeing on the interior defense. Good job by the Wolves there. This time, Vasco missed that last layup, which she doesn't do a lot, but that she got right to the rim. The Lady Braves have got to refocus like they played in the second quarter.
Ball stolen by Nelson in the backcourt. Defense falls. 2-on-1 for the Lady Braves. Johnson to the rim. No, but a foul. Couldn't connect in transition with the numbers, but Cambry Johnson does go to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
Nice steal there from Ambry Nelson, leading to this sequence. Cambry Johnson gets to the line. That foul win against Vasco, just her first team foul here in the third quarter. Johnson to the line for the first time today. 47% on the season. That one is good.
She'll have one more as White subs in for Hill. 5:15 remains here in this third period. Star Valley cuts the lead back down to 3, 26-23.
Cambry with 3 points so far.
Second free throw is in as well. Back to a 2-point game, 26-24. Eastman pressuring in the backcourt. Lobs it up ahead to Vasco. Across the timeline. Drives, kick. Corner three. Wilson. Too strong, no good. Backside rebound by Green River. Spin by Vasco. Back to the rim. Blocked but fouled. And that will put Isabel Vasco to the Riverside Dental free throw line. She'll have 2 shots with a 2-point lead.
Cambry Johnson whistled for her first team foul for the Lady Braves. She'll head to the line. And she's 0 for 1 so far this afternoon/evening. First one is also too strong here.
Texting and driving, there really is no and. Whiteout reminds you, if you're texting, you're not driving. If you're trying to, it's either texting or driving.
Vasco averaging 17 a game right now. She's at 4, looking for 5. That one's too strong.
Rebounded by Star Valley. Lady Braves have it on the run. Johnson will slow things down in the half court. Still a 2-point game, 26-24. Under 5 to go in the third period. Nelson flicks right side to Mackey. To White on the elbow. Turnaround jumper off the rim. No good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Dana. It's Green River basketball.
I like that, though, from Tori. It's wide open. It's a 15-footer. You got to take it. Obviously, you're hoping it goes down if you're Star Valley, but I like the idea of still you got to look inside first on these possessions. Otherwise, Green River is just going to camp out in that 2-3 zone.
Vasco collects a loose ball on the inbound play across the timeline. Feeds down low to Arnold. Spin, shoot, no. Nelson another rebound. Star Valley basketball. Green River comes up empty again. Lady Braves hanging with the Wolves, giving Green River everything they can handle. Johnson, angle drive, strong to the rim, and ties up the game. Cambry Johnson for 2.
That was a pretty move from Cambry. That fake on the 3-point line.
And blocked on the other end by Emily Dana. Swatted out of bounds as she followed the ball to Merritt. Beat her down the court, but she closed and blocked it in transition.
Good hustle from Emily.
26-26. Star Valley and Green River and Afton. 4:14 to go in the third period.
England comes in for Cambry, who gets a nice ovation.
Dana guarding the inbounder. They flick to Vasco, who's fouled on the she went up to collect the pass. England will get the whistle.
Avery just out of position there. And anytime you out of position and your hands kind of veer up towards the head area, the officials are going to call that, and that's what happened there. First on her, second team foul. Got a tie ball game.
Here's a drive down the right post. Shot good. Nicole Wilson splits the defense on the hop and then to the rim.
That is her 5th field goal of the game. She's got 14. That's the game high.
Lady Braves trail by 2 again, 28-26. They haven't led since the first 3-pointer of the game when it was 3-0. But they've trailed by as many as 10. Now down low to Dana. Reverse scoops. Layup is in. Went under the rim and turned around. And the ball stolen on the inbound play. Tied. Star Valley with the ball. Dana to take the lead. No, off the rim. And it's going to be a Green River. Vasco on the rebound. And a foul on Star Valley. Nelson came in to get it. But we're tied at 28 all now. 3:40 to go in the third.
That was a heck of a play here from Emily Dana. England gets it down to her. She scoops up and under the rim with the right hand. The foul went against Ambry Nelson here. That is her first. 3rd team foul on the Lady Braves with 3:40 in the third. Green River has 1 team foul.
Green River basketball. No pressure in the backcourt this time other than England, who's on Vasco. Good dribbling across the half-court line. Sets the offense with a pass to the right to Wilson. Holds it high. Dribbles away from a screen. Down to the baseline. Kick back up top to Arnold. Goes into the paint. Tough shot. No, but a foul. That puts Sophia Arnold to the Riverside Dental free throw line. 2 shots in the tie game.
I believe it's on Tori White. Yeah, Tori's first. 4th team foul. 3:19 to go here in the third. And Arnold to the free throw line for the first time in this ball game. She has 4 points, 3 rebounds. That one too strong. That's 3 straight misses from the line for the Wolves.
She'll have one more as Johnson subs back in. Mackey will sub out. 3:19 to go in the third period. 28-28. From the Riverside Dental free throw line, Arnold retakes the lead. 29-28 with the free throw dropping in. Star Valley pressing around some backcourt pressure, now backs off. England across the timeline. She'll set the offense. Top, now left to Dana, fakes the shot, drives baseline, under the rim, bounces back up to White, lost the ball, and then fouls.
That one kind of caromed off Tori's hands, and she went to recover, and really don't even know she had a lot of contact, but she's just in the wrong place to commit that kind of contact, so she's going to get whistled for that foul, and that is team foul number 5. I don't think the officials realize it yet.
Unless they're saying could be offensive. There was no one on possession of the ball.
Yeah,
now Coach Landon realizes it and says we're shooting, and they get it. So, all right, 3:02 to go, and bonus shots on the other end.
So second personal on Tori White. And to the free throw line here is Arnold. She's 1 of 2 tonight. She'll get a couple more.
Green River has the 1-point lead, up 29-28.
Arnold on the season, a 52% free throw shooter coming into the weekend. That one is too strong, no good.
A lot of points left off the board from the line for Green River. One more to go here. Sophia Arnold sends it away, bouncing, and drops in. It's good. 2-point game again, 30-28. Star Valley's been able to tie it, but not retake the lead. Now they're down 2. There's a good move by Nelson. Bounces to Hill, takes a long 2, back rim no good. Rebound ricochets to Johnson, who scores, and we're tied again.
What a game.
30-30, big move by Vasco. Drives all the way, missed the shot. England fell in the backcourt off the big crossover move, but Vasco couldn't finish it. Star Valley another rebound on defense this time. Half-court pass to Dana. Back to Nelson, a timeout taken by Coach Erickson of Star Valley. 2:25 to play in the third. We're tied at 30, back in 30 on the SVI Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Elise, and I've been dancing since I was 3, and I love it. I used to get nervous going places by myself, but I don't get worried anymore. Dance has helped me be brave and confident, and I am even on Desi's dance performing team now. I love being with my friends, and I love my teachers.
To learn more about how you or your child could not only develop their dance skills, but also develop as a person, visit desisdance.com. Youth and adult classes are available. That's desisdance.com.
You're watching Star Valley High School basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
Coming out of the Star Valley timeout, 3 remains for Coach Erickson. He's tied with Green River, 30 points apiece.
And Lady Braves, they've definitely scrapped their way in and hung around here. Last couple of possessions, they've been able to find people on the backside after a rebound or a deflection. Let's see what they got drawn up here.
Nelson wants to drive the post, but she can't go down, and then looks over to Johnson on the left side wing. She'll hold it, take a few dribbles, stop on the elbow, and retreat back outside again. Ball movement outside the circle. Hill up top. Looks to the right to Mackey, takes the 3 off the inside cylinder and no good. Rebounded by Vasco, Green River basketball. Up the left side and across the timeline. Vasco on the run, kicks to the corner, no shot. Hands back off to Vasco and steps out of bounds. Green River turns it over unforced, and Star Valley will get it with another chance to take the lead.
Here's that last sequence, passing in the corner. Yeah, they're just nowhere for her to go right there when she handed it off to Vasco.
Full court press being put on by Green River. Nelson has a screen, able to come up the sideline and across the half court. 30 points each, 1:40 to go in the third. Johnson up top, works right to Mackey. Holding it high. Left side Hill takes the 3, no good. Rebounded by Vasco. No pressure in the backcourt as Vasco across the half court, still tied at 30. Wants to drive to the rim, splits to D, good with a foul. Isabel Vasco from half court drive and to the line for the and one.
She's athletic and good enough that her first thought process is anybody in my way? And if they're not, she's going to take it all the way into the rim. She does that on a regular basis. The Lady Braves didn't get in front of her, and she takes it in for 2 and draws the foul for the and one.
Free throw is good. Makes it a 3-point play and a 3-point lead. 33-30 with a minute 17 to go in the third period. Nelson up the half court. Right side Johnson, can't drive the angle. Working it around, spins, still on the perimeter with the pass to Hill in the corner right side. Up top to Dana.
I feel like the Lady Braves have been kind of hoping a three-pointer goes in on their last few possessions. I like to see him really work towards the paint.
Johnson up top. Flick right to Nelson, fakes the 3, drives, pulls up the jumper on the baseline, or on the free throw line, no good. Rebound to Wilson. Out front to Vasco, one-on-one to the rim, too strong, no good. Great defense by Johnson, rebounded by Mackey. Outlets to Nelson. Ambry across the half court, fouled as the ball ricochets out of bounds. That will be the just second team foul on Green River with 34 seconds remaining in the third period.
Here's that last sequence. Mackey basically saves the possession there as she's going down to the floor. Foul went against Wilson, her second personal, as you mentioned, Duke, just the second team foul, so Lady Braves not likely to get to the line based on the bonus.
Mikkel Hatterley in the game. Left side wing picks up the dribble. Clock at 30 seconds remaining in the third period. Star Valley down by 3. Cambry Johnson holds it high. Looks to the right to Dana. Clock at 20. Nice pass to Hatterley. Lost it but picks it up and outlets to Nelson. 16 seconds on the baseline. Nelson nothing. Back out. 3-ball. Hatterley away. Short, no good. Rebounded by Green River with 10 seconds. Wolves on the run. Cross the half court and slowed down to Eastman. Now to Vasco. Left side. Corner 3 on the way. Too strong, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. She gets, cannot get the shot off in time. And that will take us to the fourth period and a 3-point game. 33-30 Green River on the SBI Sports Network.
1 in 5 people in our community don't know where their next meal will come from. And sadly, many of those affected with hunger are children. The Afton Food Pantry is open every week to make sure no one goes to bed on an empty belly.
Your donation makes a difference.
Your donation makes a difference. Come make a difference at the Afton Food Pantry.
Have you heard how you can earn some extra cash from Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union? Bring us any new or refinanced auto, ATV, or RV loan, and we will give you 1% back in cash. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, OAC, member NCUA.
That feeling you get when you realize your realtor not only sold your property, but saved you thousands of dollars at closing. Yeah, Assist to Sell the Realty team understands. Call Ashley Cranny or Mandy Jack today for a free market analysis.
Time to go back to the court with more live coverage of Braves basketball on the SBI Sports Network.
Start of the High Country Solutions fourth quarter here at Star Valley High School. High Country Solutions online at highcountrysol.com. That's highcountrysol.com. Green River basketball. The inbound to the top. Eastman wants to try the post. Spin to the lane. Triple team lost the ball and taken away by Mackey. Mackey is then a jump ball call. She got tied up. And the jump will favor Star Valley. McGee will inbound with some backcourt pressure being put on by Green River. Star Valley down by 3. Mackey across the half court. Picks up the dribble with the pass to Johnson. 33-30 on the bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Star Valley down by 3. They've tied it a few times but haven't been able to take the lead. Swing right side to Mackey. Takes the 3, no good. Rebounded by Green River. On the run, DeVasco out in front. Bounce pass, but stolen away by Mackey. Just knocked it out of bounds, rather.
Good hustle there from Cameron. Amory Nelson, Emily Dana going to check in here on this dead ball, replacing Hatterley and Mackey.
It's going to be Green River inbounding with DeMerit on the baseline. Flicks DeVasco. Holds it on the right. Johnson's on her defensively. Tries to feed down to the left post. Collected by Wilson. Spins. Shot. Extra effort with the backspin and goes to the line after the foul. And 2 from the Riverside Dental free throw line.
All game long, I've just been impressed by the reverse pivot game of Nicole Wilson. She's gotten several baskets out of it. This time she's able to draw some contact and get to the line. Foul goes against Nelson, her second.
Free throw is good. Extends the lead back to 4 with 7:14 remaining in the fourth period.
And some of the Wolves have missed some free throws, but Nicole Wilson has not. She's 5 of 6.
One more here, away, bouncing, no good. Rebounded by Dana. Star Valley basketball down by 4, 34-30, 7:10 to remains. Nelson in the backcourt, across the timeline with a screen. Defense switches, Nelson still has the dribble in the circle. Works to break down Vasco and passes right side to McGee. Holds it high, couple dribbles and hands off to Johnson. 6:53 to go in the game. 4-point difference, Star Valley trails. Lady Braves trailed by as many as 10 in the second half. They cut it down and have tied it multiple times here in the second half. But now trailed by 4 as Dana spins. Lost the ball, picked up by Vasco on the run. One-on-one at the other end. Crosses the post, now to the left. Bounces to her teammate behind her and foul as Phillips went up for the shot. No good, and to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
Gotta give Vasco credit there. She didn't overdo it there. She looked for her teammate, found her. And then Camry Johnson really has no choice except to commit the foul or give up a layup. It's her 4th. Free throw is good.
Lead back to 5, 35-30. One more to go from the charity stripe.
It's the first point of the night for Brooklyn Phillips.
Sends it away with 6:31 to go in the game, and it's good. Back to a 6-point difference, 36-30. Nelson works against Vasco, and a backcourt foul on Vasco is called. Just the first foul of the period on Green River with 6:26 to go in the fourth.
Second personal on Vasco.
Nelson looking to Mackey, inbounds at the half-court line. Couple dribbles for her with a pass to Johnson deep on the right wing. Fakes right, dribbles left, free throw line, and a foul on the perimeter against Green River. They'll pick up 2 quick ones.
It's going to go against Wilson. That's her 3rd. Second team foul on the Wolves. Each team with 2 team fouls now. 6:15 left in the 4th.
Lady Braves pass around the perimeter after the inbound. Mackey looks to Johnson, cuts into the lane, has a look at the rim, bouncing, no good. Fight for the board, it's down on the court, squeaks out of bounds, Star Valley basketball.
Boy, that one bounced you're just staring up there hoping it's gonna fall through the cylinder and it wouldn't do it. But good job here with Ruby Hill keeping it alive. Cameron Mackey on the ground.
Johnson inbounding in the corner, does so to Dana, double team to the side, but a nice heads up play to find Nelson. To get out of the double team, Nelson drives down the lane, runner bouncing, no good. Almost dropped, but couldn't. Rebounded by Green River. Dribbling out of some pressure up the side and across the half court, 5:46 to go. Pass to Phillips in the corner. Still 36-30, Wolves on top. Dribble drive down the lane and a foul on the kickout play. This will be the 3rd team foul on Star Valley as Eastman drove to the paint.
Ruby Hill going to be whistled for that one, her 3rd. And the 3rd team foul on Star Valley, 5:38 in the 4th.
Lob to Eastman, out of Phillips. Down to the post and back outside again. Vasco drives, kick to the baseline to Wilson. Up top again, Vasco. 3 ball, no good. Rebound saved by Green River, but into the hands of Johnson on the run. Star Valley basketball. Johnson, crossover move, stop in the lane. Can't get up the shot, but kicks out to Dana for 3. Yes, Emily Dana! A Wyoming Army National Guard 3 ball in transition to make it a 3-point game. Timeout taken by Coach Erickson. We'll take it as well. Back in 60 seconds on SVI.
Are you ready to join a legacy of service and adventure? The Wyoming National Guard invites you to be a part of something bigger. With us, you can serve your state and nation, all while pursuing your dreams. In the Wyoming National Guard, we ride for the brand, then fly for the brand. Embrace the opportunity, make a part-time commitment, and become a guardian of Wyoming's future. Join us today and be a part of a tradition like no other. Your journey begins here.
Where do legends come from? Some start as dreamers, even after they're turned down again and again. But everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves.
You know, this is the place that gave me an opportunity to come here and play the game that I love.
At the University of Wyoming, we're the team that believes you can do anything. This is where underdogs come to shine and where real MVPs are made.
It's the SVI Sports Network with Duke and Dow and live coverage of Star Valley basketball.
Coming out of the Star Valley timeout, a big three for Emily Dana to make it a 3-point game again, 36-33.
That was a huge basket because Green River had scored the 6 points in a row, and the Lady Braves have kind of been stagnant. Just a big, big bucket.
5 minutes remains in the High Country Solutions fourth quarter. Feed into the paint, spin around shot, no good. Great defense by Star Valley to force a 1-and-done after Mackey gets the rebound. Pressure in the backcourt, Nelson double teamed, outlets to Mackey. Still pressure in the backcourt. Mackey not across the timeline yet, passes out front to Nelson, tipped out of bounds, stays with Star Valley in the front court.
Boy, that was close. From our angle, I would have thought that was actually last touch by Ambry, but they're running away from us, and they're only about, 50 yards away?
Yeah. Johnson inbounding on the sideline, up top to Mackey. 4:48 to go in the game, a 3-point difference. McGee, long two, heels on the line, and it rolls down and in to make it a 1-point game, 36-35.
Big basket for the sophomore. She's got 4 points.
Right side is Demerit for the Wolves. Back to a 1-point game, 36-35, 4.5 to go. Star Valley playing tough against the 5th-ranked team, the Green River Lady Wolves in Afton.
It's been a good one.
Wilson deep on the right, feeds to Phillips, down the post, jumper miss, may have been deflected by Johnson, rebounded by McGee, and a chance again for Star Valley to retake the lead, but they throw it away in the backcourt. Vasco has it, passes down low, and Nelson steals it away. She's double teamed to the corner, needs an outlet, finds it with Mackey, and then a timeout taken by Coach Erickson to make sure they don't turn it over. He only has 1 timeout remaining, 4 minutes to go, a 60-second timeout. Star Valley basketball down by 1 on SVI.
My best friend just had a birthday party at the Fun Zone in Afton. It was so cool. We got to play basketball, ping pong, and foosball. We were able to bring our own Nerf guns and even watched a movie on a giant projector screen. For my next birthday, I want to have my party at the Fun Zone too. Mom said the Fun Zone will also work great for my sister's wedding reception in a few months and next summer's family reunion. For reservations, visit svfunzone.com.
It's the SVI Sports Network with Duke and Dow and live coverage of Star Valley basketball.
Lady Braves a chance to take the lead on this possession for the first time since the opening bucket.
Yeah, it was 3-0 Star Valley. That's the last time.
4 minutes remain. Star Valley basketball down by 1, 36-35. McGee just hit a big field goal a moment ago. Has it on the right side wing now. Bounces down low to Dana. 1-on-1 on the block. Back outside to McGee. Drives in the lane. Jumpers up and it's good! McGee with 4 in a row and the Braves lead by 1, 37-36. Backcourt pressure being put on by Star Valley, but it's broken by Wilson. Hands off. Nope, picks it up the dribble, bounces backwards. Now Vasco in the circle for the Lady Wolves. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go.
It's been a heck of a game, Duke.
Lady Braves defense coming up big here again. Looking for another stop. Demerit, left side wing. Hands off to Wilson, stops on the angle. Works right side to Eastman, drives, kick out. Wilson in the lane, runners up and good. And we swap leads back to Green River, 38-37.
17 for Nicole Wilson.
3 minutes remains in the game here in the High Country Solutions fourth quarter. Nelson picks up her dribble, goes right side to Dana. Holds it high. feeds left. Mackey for three, maybe deflected. No, but rebounded
Oh
by
my goodness.
Johnson. It was an air ball, and Johnson just ran in, caught it, and shot it. Lead back to Star Valley, 39-38.
I don't know if that was on purpose, but it looked great.
Here's a drive from Phillips on the angle. No, but a foul. And that will put Phillips to the Riverside Dental free throw line for 2 shots and a 1-point deficit for Green River.
Ambry Nelson whistled for her second. 4th team foul, the Lady Braves, 2 on Green River with 2:37 to go in the 4th. Phillips' free throw rattles in and out. She had been 2 for 2.
She has one more. And tie it up here from the charity stripe. 2 minutes, 37 seconds remains in the game. Free throws away and good. We're tied at 39 all. Nelson in the backcourt. Vasco is with her. Looking for a little separation and lost the ball to Vasco. Now she's on the other end. Nelson stays with her. Vasco to the rim, no, but a foul. Nelson just lost the dribble and Vasco took it away from her. To the Riverside Dental free throw line goes Isabel Vasco.
3rd personal on Nelson, and that is the 5th team foul. That's probably what Coach Erickson was talking about. It's like, don't throw good money after bad. After the turnover, you don't need to commit the foul, but Vasco draws that foul, gets to the line. She's just 1 of 4 today, though, but that one's good.
That gives Green River back the lead. We've had 4 lead changes in the last couple of minutes.
Vasco now with 8 points, 4 rebounds, 4 steals on my stat sheet.
40-39. Free throws away. She hits them both. Makes it 41-39. 2 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the game. McGee in the backcourt, across the timeline. Vasco picks her up and works it to Nelson. Outside the circle, now to the right. Still deep in the front court, directs traffic. Mackey up top, bounce to McGee. Cross court left to Dana, open 3, shots away. Oh, halfway down, no good. Nelson finds the rebound though, dribble shot, no block. Ripped away by Dana and she's fouled on the way back up. DeMerit had the ball and off the block, and then Dana just took it away from her and is fouled.
And the offensive boards and the deflections off of those have been huge for the Lady Braves in this game. Free throw. Oh, sorry, Dana is good. That's her first free throw of the game.
Back to a 1-point difference. 41-41, minute 57 seconds to go. 3rd team foul on Green River.
13 points for Dana.
Second one's good. We're tied again, 41-41. Green River being tested by Star Valley. Vasco behind her back, almost lost it, collects it, drives, kick into the corner. Extra pass Phillips, 3's away, off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, knocked loose, tracked down by McGee. She's double teamed, dribbles out of it, and out in front to Mackey. Star Valley has it, tied at 41, and a throw it away, trying to go down to Johnson and over her head and out of bounds.
She's wide open. Cameron was maybe a half a second late in recognizing it. Heaved it that direction. It was just a bit too high.
Green River back with possession. Still tied 41-41. Minute 34 to go in the game.
We could have just skipped the rest of the game and just started with 90 seconds left.
Here's a timeout taken by Coach Landon of Green River. We'll take it as well. 90 seconds to go down the stretch. 41 all. Back in a minute on SBI.
Western is a fantastic option when it comes to higher education. We're awarded consistent upper rankings year to year from entities such as University HQ, College Factual, and Intelligent.com. But don't just take their word for it. Listen to what our own students had to say about why they love Western.
The sense of community that this campus has.
Inter meals are always fun in my opinion.
They like all of the instructors and the coursework.
The tuition is very affordable.
I have awesome teachers, they're personal and great.
There's always an adventure when you're here.
For the last 40 years, my goal was to move to a place like this. And so now I moved here. I couldn't really do much of anything.
He's relatively young for hip arthritis and was limited significantly because of the pain. We decided that the best course would be proceeding with a hip replacement.
It was easy. It was just, I know it sounds strange, right, when you know what they do. One of the greatest things about moving to Star Valley has been Dr. Linford and Mountain West Orthopedic.
You're watching Star Valley High School basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
High Country Solution, fourth period in Afton at Star Valley High School. We are knotted up at 41-all between Star Valley and Green River in girls varsity ball. Minute 30 to go in the game. It is Green River basketball inbounding in the front court sideline. Addison DeMeritt will throw it in for Green River. Does so to the top. Eastman spins back to the backboard, hands off to Vasco, can't get to the rim. Clears back out to the corner on the right side. Back to DeMeritt, hands back off to Vasco. Now wants to drive, left post, lost the ball, out of bounds. It stays with Green River.
Yeah, I think Cameron knocked that out of her hand, but good hands there from Cameron. They'll try again. This time they'll be in the corner. That's not a great place to inbound. You got two different out of bounds lines, and it can be an awkward place.
They do get it into Vasco with no issue. Clock down to a minute 13 to go. DeMeritt, top of the key. Defense closes on her with Dana. They'll rotate with a screen and now flip back.
So one thing about DeMeritt, she's made 30-something threes this year.
Here's one now off the front rim. No good, but rebounded by Eastman. Back to Vasco, fakes the three. Tries the post and is fouled. She gets tripped up. It'll be a foul on the floor, but bonus time anyway. 55.9 seconds remains. Tied at 41. And Isabel Vasco to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
I just kind of wanted to clarify that. Over the season, DeMeritt has made 36% of her threes, 33 of 92, but that was just her second attempt of this game, so maybe she's been saving it. That free throw is good.
Not the good bounce off the back iron. And it gives Green River the lead back, 42-41.
Vasco struggled from the line early, 1 of 4. She's hit her last 3, though, and now she's up to 10 points.
One more here for Isabel. On the road with the student section cheering. Away, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Star Valley with the basketball and 50 seconds remaining in the game. Green River does have one foul to give. Right side, Nelson across the timeline. Vasco behind her, double team, picks up the dribble, in trouble and fouled.
And there it is. There's that foul you were talking about.
So you could do that one maybe a little earlier than Coach Landon was hoping for. Still 40 seconds to go, but it does force Star Valley to inbound with Johnson on the sideline. Lady Braves trail by 1, 42-41.
They're calling this on 15. I don't know who 15 is.
No 15 on the Green River roster here that we have. She is on the court, but ball movement around the outside to Johnson. Clock at 30 seconds. Vasco's on her on the defense, and a timeout taken by Coach Erickson with 28.7 seconds left, and he wants to draw up the play. It's going to be a full timeout. 42-41 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Lady Braves trailed by double digits in the first half. They've stormed back, and we've been exchanging leads here in the fourth period. Neither team has led by more than 2 or 3 points here in the fourth. And now a chance for Star Valley to take the lead down the stretch.
Duke, you and I were just kind of talking during the last break. This has been an impressive outing for the Lady Braves, win, lose, or draw. They've really shown some heart and some grit here, and they've shown that they can play with anybody on any given night. They were down early, double digits, as you mentioned. They clawed their way back, and they played with confidence, and they've had some really nice plays and some big moments, and we'll see if they got another one up their sleeve here.
Need just one more as Coach Erickson is drawing up the play. He's going to send out McGee, Mackey, Johnson, Nelson, and Dana will be his 5 on the floor. He does no timeouts remaining for Coach Erickson. 3 remains for Coach Landon of Green River.
Mr. Jeff Johnson dialing up under pressure from Queen in the proper moment. It's his birthday today, too. I don't know if he's going to watch this, but happy birthday, Jeff.
See what Star Valley can do. Down by 1, 42-40, and an impressive showing for the Lady Braves here on their home court against the 5th-ranked Green River Lady Wolves. Again, Johnson, McGee, Mackey, Nelson, and Dana on the floor. Johnson will throw it in on the far sideline front court. Looks to Mackey, has it to the top of the key. Down the post, pulls up the jumper, and drops it in! Lead to the Braves with 20 seconds remaining. Star Valley has a steal on the inbound. There's a whistle
Oh, my goodness.
They're going to call a foul. They are. Ooh. They have called a foul off the steal with 16 seconds remaining. It puts Green River to the line in a 1-point game, 43-42, Star Valley on top.
And that's foul number 5 on Ambry Nelson to add insult to that, which the crowd, as you can hear, didn't really like that. So Ambry's going to have a seat with her 5th foul. She had 3 points, 5 rebounds, 4 steals in this game.
What a well-drawn-up play, though, for the go-ahead shot. Mackey drove the post, stopped halfway down, pulls up the jumper, and drained it.
When Dana came across the paint and kind of screened out that extra defender, that was well done, and hats off to Cameron. That takes guts to put that in.
Now Vasco on the road. Crowd screaming, and it is good again. Off the back iron, popped up and dropped in to make it a tie game, 43-all.
Yeah, that's kind of been her technique here in the second half. She's hit more than she hasn't here in the second half. She's 5 of 9 right now.
For the Green River lead, good. Ice for Vasco, 44-43. Johnson down the floor, wants to go to the rim, and it's knocked out of bounds off of Vasco. And Star Valley will inbound on the baseline, down by 1 with 10 seconds to go. Same 5 on the floor. Johnson will inbound baseline. No timeouts for Coach Erickson. Coach Landon will take one. He has 2 remaining. This will be a 30-second break. How about Vasco on the road hitting 2 pressure shots to retake the lead, now make it 44-43. But now 10 seconds remains, and Coach Erickson will have a chance to draw up an inbound play for the game winner.
Well, the Wolves on the season shoot 56% from the free throw line. They've been there 27 times tonight compared to Star Valley's 10, and they've outshot their average. They've hit 18, that's 67%. And Vasco in particular started 1 of 4 from the free throw line, but then she hits those 2 big ones, and right now she's 6 of 10, 12 points in the game. So those were pressure packed.
No subs. Nope, I take that back. Ruby Hill's going to come into the game. So McGee, Hill, Dana, Johnson, and Mackey on the court. Well, Hill came in when Nelson fouled out, so those 5. McGee goes to Johnson. Clock is rolling. Mackey down to Dana. Turnaround shot. No good. No foul. Rebounded by Green River. Now Star Valley has to foul. And they do with just 2.8 seconds remaining. Dana with the quick turnaround layup. Thought she had the contact. Didn't get the whistle. And now Green River to the free throw line on the other end.
I guess you got to give the block to Demerit. Game's not over yet.
Even if she hits both, it's still a 1-possession game, but only 2.8 to go, and Coach Erickson cannot call a timeout. Free throw is no good. So Star Valley will have a chance to inbound on a make, or if it's a miss, they have to rebound. There's no time for a Green River offensive board.
You almost think the strategy is maybe you just miss this.
Here's the free throw. It is good. Lady Braves will inbound. They go to Mackey. Clock is rolling at 2. Mackey out in front, and it's tipped and stolen, and the Lady Braves will drop this one by 2. Green River escapes on the road and come away with the win. 45-43 is the final. What an effort and an outing by the Lady Braves in this one against a good Green River team. But that will end the streak for Star Valley. Lady Braves will drop down to 6-9 overall. Green River up to 11-6 overall. Your final, Green River 45, Star Valley 43 to send us into the Silver Star Communications post-game show. Find Silver Star online at silverstar.com and take flight to faster Wi-Fi with the help of Silver Star online at silverstar.com. Post-game coverage. We'll have your player of the game. We'll also have your post-game stats as well. We do have Millie Kazare down on the court right now with Coach Kate Erickson to get his thoughts on that nail-biting loss for the Lady Braves. Let's send it down to Millie right now for the Miles CPA courtside report. Millie, take it away.
Hey guys. All right, so Coach, what is on your mind? Everyone is wondering.
Well, tell them to keep wondering. No, I'm just kidding. You know what? I told the girls when we won our last time out, so overall we were the better team. Just after watching them, you see film and you're kind of like, okay, where are we going to be at with them? We just made a few mistakes, especially early on, but wow, what an awesome group of girls. They fought, they dug in. Our adjustments coming off the bench were different, but I felt that it worked for us in this game, and so a lot of good things come out of this, and I hate losing, but also we competed, and that's the number one thing.
Okay, so Camry Johnson was a great leader today.
She was.
Yeah, so what are your overall thoughts?
Camry's been playing varsity since a sophomore, and she actually came to me a little while ago and says, Coach, I got to contribute more. And so we had a good conversation, and I feel that she stepped up during that time, and she's done a lot of great things, and the leadership showed on the court tonight.
And Morgan McGee also really stepped up today and hit some crucial field goals late in the game. Talk about her for a moment.
You know what, Morgan, we've talked about her quite a bit in the last little while, and I feel that she's one of those girls that we can put in the fourth quarter, even if it's just 2 quarters, and she's just going to play who she is. She loves the game of basketball, and you can see it tonight. Her to be able to come off the bench and make those 2 shots was huge to keep us in the game.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, Millie Kazare. Coach Kate Erickson with the Miles CPA courtside report as part of our Silver Star postgame coverage. Final score, Star Valley trumps it at home against Green River 45-43. Let's dig into the score by the numbers with the Battleston Brothers postgame battle stats.
Well, first for the Wolves, they got 17 from Nicole Wilson. That was the game high. Isabel Vasco finishes with 12, including 2 crucial free throws there in the final seconds of this one. Also scoring for the Wolves, 6 points for Sophia Arnold, 4 points for Macy Hernandez, 3 for Brooklyn Phillips, 3 for Sydney Eastman. The Lady Braves out-rebounded the Wolves 33-20, and the Wolves, who normally shoot 27% from 3, went 0 for 14 tonight, did not hit a three-pointer. So that was sort of the difference there. The Wolves went 19 of 29 from the free throw line. That is 65.5%. The Lady Braves got 14 points, 6 rebounds from Emily Dana, 10.7 rebounds from Camry Johnson. Cameron Mackey had 5, Morgan McGee had 6, Ruby Hill had 5, Ambry Nelson had 3. Lady Braves go 3 of 14 from the three-point line and 6 of 10 from the free throw line, 60%. So kind of a big disparity there in free throws, 10-29, but the Lady Braves made up for that with the rebounds. Just couldn't quite get over the hump tonight, but man, what a game as the Lady Braves fall in this one. But it's a tight one, 45-43.
Have to look at your Battleston Brothers Flooring Carpet One Floor and Home post-game battle stats, where you will find quality, price, and service at Battleston Brothers Flooring, located a block south of the Arch in Afton. How about your player of the game, presented by Star Valley Skidoo?
I really thought Camry Johnson had a heck of a game tonight. She finishes with 10 points. I had her with the game high of 7 rebounds as well. Couple of assists, hit a couple free throws. She just made a lot of hustle plays defensively. She did a lot of good things. Going with Camry Johnson tonight.
Congratulations, Camry, your player of the game, presented by Star Valley Skidoo. Top quality products combined with excellent service standards at StarValleySkidoo.com in Thane. Your final, Green River with the win, 45-43, as we wrap up your Silver Star post-game coverage online at silverstar.com. A quick break here. We'll come back with the boys game next between Star Valley and Green River on the SBI Sports Network.